Yo, 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 yo. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do this. Hey, yo. Road to media, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We gonna talk. Hold on. We gonna talk. We is going to talk today. Hold on. Make sure I share the love out. Share the love out. We about to talk now. Hold on. Yo, hold on. We about to talk. Let's say so. Let's say this, right? Let's say this. Easy and Cassidy. I don't know if it's 100% true. I'm seeing tweets. I'm seeing people saying that the shit that is canceled. That's what I'm hearing. I've seen tweets that people saying that it's canceled. I don't know if it's 100% true. It could be 75, 80%. Hopefully you get that law from Easy today. See, confirm if it's going down or not. If this battle does not go down, Cassidy got to slide back that bread. If it don't go down, if this one don't go down, Cassidy will be he will be three battles in with no completion. I'm gonna start off. I ain't gonna count freeway. Um, I ain't gonna count freeway because they technically didn't go in the ring and started rapping, but John. Well, damn, I can't count John. No, we doing three. He ain't battled Freeway. I think that was on URL. We don't know. He ain't battled John. He didn't come to the face off. He said he was sick. This battle, bro. All right, son. All right, all right. I'm gonna say this, and we gonna get into the whole thing right now. We gotta break the whole thing down. The whole thing down. From the time when they was in that building and they got broken out. And this is how we gonna go. We gonna do it like this. We gonna do it like this. Why was there nobody in the middle of them that we knew? Why there wasn't nobody like credible and like that we know, right? What where was the stage coordinators? Where was the security? I'm gonna say this. It looked like though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The optics of it looks crazy because it's like, bro. After they broke up, after the battle got broken up, nothing else went down. This was about another event. It didn't go down. They went to another event. They went to another event after. They went to another event after. It still didn't go down. Like, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? Like, for real, what are we doing here? I don't care who, like whoever it's on, bro. Whoever fought of this, whoever canceled, you know, Easy said he's not canceling, he's ready to battle. Cassidy is on the press run. He's all over the damn world right now, but can't do this little back. Like, bro, I don't get it, son. One minute he said he wanted to LA and Atlanta. He said he wanted to bring his people. Like, bro, just do the battle. And this is make it crazy. This makes it crazy. Cassidy was okay with bringing 50 people with him to the battle, and Easy only having his 5 to 10 people. Because we got to remember, when it first started, when the battle first was going down the first time, everyone had their people in there. Everybody had their crew in there, their entourage, and all this stuff. I mean, see people saying things that, oh, Easy to have 40 people, but we don't know that. He could have had friends and family in the crowd that were just watching, that were just a fan of battle rap. They didn't come there to stand behind him. You gotta remember too, bro. Not everyone cares deeply about battle rap and being in front and behind their people in the camera. So like, if now the next event come down, start right, they try to get the next venue. All them people that was in the first venue gonna be like, man, forget all that, man. It's usually about the fight. We already been here mad long. Let's just go back to the house. So he ended up not having the same amount of people from when he had in the first venue. He said he had to call back people to come back to the second location. TBL really hasn't said anything to, they really haven't released any like good statements that you like, all right, cool. They've been silent. I see they dropping battles today. Shout out to the tournament, but bro, y'all need to handle business first with Easy versus Cassidy. You feel me? I'm people saying 80,000, 80,000. I don't know if that's how much Cassidy got paid for this battle. Um, which is not bad because you remember when he first came in, it was like they were saying 250, 150. These guys are trying to like supercharge, the culture. So if it's 80,000, that's cool, that's calm. But bro, 80,000 is still a lot of money, bro. Like these dudes is not celebrities. Like you're a celebrity, and if you took 80K and you're not doing the battle, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. If you got 80K to battle, y'all getting a hotel, y'all getting amenities, y'all getting everything, and you can't come and do the battle. It's nasty work, bro. I don't care what no one say. 80,000 is a lot of bread to be not be to get paid to do a job and not doing that job. You see what I'm saying? We don't know how much Easy received, even his back end. He could have said forget it and just ran off. I'm like, I ain't doing it. Because I'm pretty sure in a contract they don't got to do it. Now, I'm hearing people saying about contracts and TBL going to follow the contract. That I'm hearing that too. Bro, forget that contract. Because if y'all supposed to have a stage that's supposed to lift up and y'all don't got it, like, what was the point of that? A lot of stuff in the contract wasn't meant anyway. So really and truly, if you want to be technical, Cassidy could technically run off with the bread. He could legally run off with the bread. If you want to be if you want to be honest, these guys can really technically run off and take the bread. They don't even got to battle. But because the culture is gonna be on their heels, because today's gonna be a day, man. Because Easy went live and said yesterday that after today, if it don't get scheduled or whatever, he don't get his bread, both battles ain't happening. So they must owe him the Cassidy battle and the Torque battle. Man, listen, if they pay Cassidy in full, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the craziest part too with the battle is that Both of these guys, is like the A side type, So it's like, bro, they dished out all this money, all this promo. Cassidy did all this stuff. Cass still doing promo now, and the battle didn't even go down. Well, it went down, it just didn't finish, it didn't get completed. Yo, battle rap is crazy, yo. Battle rap is crazy. Battle rap is crazy. But Cassidy, let me tell you what Cassidy tried to do in this battle, right? And I told y'all that this wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. He tried to debo himself, have all them Philly guys behind him to try to debo Easy. That was weird as hell. And then people online is acting like that's not what happened. Bro, we all sat there and watched what happened, bro. Cassidy and them, they were trying to Debo Easy. But I don't care what none of these dudes be talking about online. Because a lot of them be lying. They be lying to y'all faces. They be saying Easy be lying, and these guys be lying to our faces every day. This how you gonna say someone else is lying and then y'all be lying? That shit don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? All these battle rappers be damn lying. All these guys be lying. So to see, Cassidy out here, I ain't gonna lie. I stopped watching Cassidy interviews, bro. Like after the one I watched with I didn't even sit. The funny thing is, I've never sat and watched a full Cassidy interview since the promo. Not one of them. Because Cassidy, people don't understand. Cassidy is all talk when it comes to this battle rap. You know, he does good promo. When it's time to rap, he's trash. I be trying to tell people that he's trash. People don't want to understand that he's really trash, bro. In battle rapping, you know, we got some eaters, some glizzy gobblers, that be like, oh, he raps, you know, it's so complex. Cassidy does not rap complex, bro. That shit is not complex. When that is not complex rapping. I don't know what the hell. Y'all must have was in the car crash with him. That's how I'm feeling. Y'all must was all in the car crash with him, cause y'all must be all damn delusional. That's not complex rapping. You know, he had a bar. He was like, easy to not, or easy to cop. You're easy to like, bro. Come on, that shit so damn kick, man. Y'all gotta stop it, man. Stop it. You see what I'm saying? So he tried to debo easy into this like into this battle, try to make it seem like, oh, I'm the big dog, you the little dog, and the whole Philly gonna rock with me over you. And the only reason that will happen, or try to happen. See, the thing is, when he thought Cassidy thought Easy wasn't gonna get no crowd reaction in the building. Easy had to fight for the crowd reaction though, for real. He had to fight for the crowd reaction though. When he got it, yeah, Cassidy didn't like that. He didn't think that he thought that Philly was gonna boo him because he was doing his promo saying he's from Pottsville. And really and truly, you gotta understand this too. Cassie is not. Yes, he watches, but he don't watch everything. He made move smart, but he's not really that. Like he's not really that smart. If he was, he would have been understood that Easy already said that years ago. So for you to use an angle to the masses of people in the building that already know he was saying Germantown and all these places, and some people probably saw his old videos. I never seen them. I ain't seen them until now. Like I seen them pop up, but I think they got back into the algorithm. They got back into the algorithm late, like for the past couple weeks. So the thing is like he tried to use an angle, right? The whole not from Philly. He did a docu series explaining he's from he is from Philly. He just moved all over the town. You know? It's like Will Smith. It's like Will Smith and Fresh Prince of Bel Air. He was in Philly. He got into some trouble, and he moved with his aunt and uncle up in Bel Air. You feel me? It's in the song. And it can like you know, So if he it's like Will Smith. Will Smith was in Philly and he moved to Bel Air and he had to adapt somewhere else in a new environment. People gotta understand, bro. When you're a kid, bro, you don't got no say so where your parents move. If you like 10, 9, 8 years old and your parents want to go to Africa, your behind is going to Africa. You're going to Africa. Like they're going to Africa, man. Listen. But yeah, man, I don't understand what's going on with this whole why this battle can't go down. Like they can just get a damn venue. Him and Cassie can just be in the building and just rap it real quick. You edit it up, you edit it, they do it close like a close combat, like they close, they up in each other's face, make it grimy. Change it, make it grimy, you know? Forget all that, make it grimy. The thing is, Cassidy's like a C-list celebrity, right? So his standpoint is like, oh, Easy, you gotta respect me. Not like, I mean, I understand you get the respect though, but at the end of the day, bro, you're just Cassidy at the end of the minute, you know? Yeah, Easy gotta respect you because, this is when it comes to Philly, Philly is like, that's Cassidy right there. So I get it on that standpoint. But bro, listen, we don't care nothing what he be talking about. We just want to make sure if Cassidy was giving us good raps, not even good raps, if he's giving us good performances, um, back to back, and then talking track, he'd be one of the best battle rappers right now. He'd probably be the biggest. He is the biggest battle rapper though, when it comes to like longevity. Him, Mook, Rex, Lux, or if y'all don't even want to put Rex in there, him, Mook, Lux, but you gotta put Rex. So him, Mook, and Lux, and Rex. You feel me? So when it comes to like when it comes to Harlem, it's Mook, Lux, Rex. When it comes to Philly, then it's Cassidy, Reed. Um, I'm gonna say I'm talking about I'm gonna say that's active though, active battle rappers. I'm gonna say um, and somebody ain't gonna like this. Rosenberg Raw, Bill Collector, Reed Dollars, Easy, Cassidy, Kerry Walker. Um, some people, I know about Cicero. I don't know if people put Cicero on there, but I'm gonna say them. But we gonna say the biggest people in Philly right now is Easy, Bill Collector, Rosenberg, Cassidy. I say Reed Dollars. I have to put Reed Dollars, even though Reed Dollars been messing up lately. I don't know about the Cortez battle, but like before the Cortez battle, he was like having like it was like regular, But yeah, it'd be Reed, Cassidy, Easy, Bill, and Froze. That's my four. So I'm gonna put E Ness in there. Just put E Ness. E Ness is like a different, he's an older generation. He's like Cassidy, you know. But E Ness in there too. I respect E Ness. I respect E Ness. Like E Ness, I ain't gonna lie. I talked to E Ness mad times, like on IG. I respect E Ness, when it comes to his rapping ability. But we just gotta be honest though. Cassidy tried it. He thought that the building was gonna boo Easy. Um, and it didn't really work. So the promo now, if he was to battle him again right now, like his first round, he can keep it. But he does just second and third, gotta be way stronger. I feel as though Cassidy, I feel like that he was stalling, to like change up his material second round or something. And then I'm just starting to think like he got the money, he's doing other things, people back in the limelight a little bit, and he's back on the road making his money. So I don't really think Cassidy cares too much now about the battle because the optics of the battle, Easy will actually win the battle clear. And he already Cassidy deep down known in the building that he was not winning the battle in the building when he was there. So I don't think Cassidy really and truly want to risk it now. And if he do, salute to Cassidy though. If Cassidy still do the battle and reschedule it for January or something, or even just, I'm not even mad about it. I will respect them for staying the block. Because you don't gotta do it, you know? And say for Easy, Easy don't gotta do this to either. You know? I'm thinking out of all the battles, that battle would have went down. If him and Twerk go down and him and Easy and him and Cass don't go down, I'll be mad as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Because we expect Twerk not to no show, Twerk to like back out or something. You know, especially if it's Easy. The URL and all them. You know how that goes. Politics. I would more expect I would more expect Twerk not to do the battle than Cassidy not pulling up and doing it. For real. Um, I don't know, man, but I haven't seen anything else. Let me check Twitter. Hold on. Let me check on my phone. Hold on. If you're in the comments, I ain't even looking at my phone. Hold on. Let me see. If I got anybody in the comments today. Salute D Hood. Yes, if I was Cass, I would entertain Easy no more because he ran the battle the first time. Road Cass will know. Pick another battle. Your mother battle rock still. Salute. I'm checking the comments every now and then. I'm doing some landscaping. Hold on. What's some landscape with today? But I'm getting confirmation, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Nah, Easy didn't run because at the end of the day, you gotta remember, Easy was ready to rap Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if he's ready to rap and Cassidy said he can't do it because he gotta do a walkthrough show, and Easy saying like, yo, we could do it now. Shit, we could do it today. No response. And they said they're hitting up Cassidy. They're not really getting no responses out of him. Like he ain't trying to brush it off. It must be a time thing on the contract too. It must be a time. How many times they can reschedule the battle? It must be a time on there. I feel as though Cassidy dragging it out. If Cassidy don't do the battle, I just think he ain't gonna do it. I think since the first time, and he said that he lost the first round, I think Cassidy he want to spin the block. I don't think he really and truly wanted to spin the block. If it wasn't happening right then and there that night, you know, but it's ego. Because if Cassidy didn't have so much ego, he would say, yo, easy, let's do this shit right here outside in the parking lot right now. Let's do it the old Philly way. And niggas would have been okay with it. And we wouldn't care about the feedback on the mics. We wouldn't even care. Put the mics on, equip yourself, and do it outside. Do it outside. That's how bro. If I was there, I'd be like, yo, let's just do this outside. That's what I would have did. I'd have been like, yo, let's do this outside. Fuck it. Forget the venue. And then the venue was not even the problem. The venue wasn't even so much of the problem. It was just the ego. Cats want to bring in all, and he want to bring the whole Philly in there. You know, Easy didn't really want to do it because of security risk. And you gotta remember, if like you in a venue, right, and you about to get into a scuffle, people are like, oh, why you just back? See, the thing is, y'all not rappers. Y'all not rappers that's in a venue with a whole bunch of like 20, 30 people staring in your face saying like, yo, you from Pottsville. And not even that, the worst thing about it is too, is when Cassidy put his hands in his face and that whole breakup and niggas look like they were ready to jump in and die for Cassidy was crazy work. It's a security risk. If that was the president would have got up out of there. That's low key a security risk. That's why his security took him out, and he didn't take him out immediately. He was still in the building. So the crazy part is like Cass and them was outside, but nobody was rapping. I just started spitting my raps. I ain't gonna hold you. Hip hop is real out there, or whoever's out there, 50 minutes of fame out there. Hey, yo, turn the camera on. Let's do it right here. Boom. And I just started rapping to that. I just started rapping to that nigga. I ain't care. That would have went down in history. But it's ego, bro. It's ego. When it has contracts and shit, it's a lot of ego that comes into battle rap. So, I get it though. But I would have loved to see that battle happen. To see, Cassidy get his, get his boots smoked. You know, I'd have loved to see his get his boots smoked. You know, because he was getting sent to the upper room in the verse. He was getting sent to the upper room upstairs. Like he was right there at the guy. He was walking up the stairs. He's to hell. He was walking right up the stairs into hell. And then he looked back. He looked back and he's like, no, no, let me come back down the stairs. And then the second round, to update him, he was at the door. He's about to open the door. When he started doing that update him, yeah, he's at the door, man. He's literally knocking on the door like, yo, just let me in now. Cassidy knew he was getting his boots smoked, man. I'm telling you. He knew he was getting his boots smoked. If he knew he was winning, this is what I'm saying. If he knew he was winning, why he does so much promo still, even after. Why is he overseeing? Why he making anime flicks and all type of shit? The nigga know he didn't win the battle. He's not gonna complain because it'll make him look soft as shit. He might got some good PR, Cassidy. If he knew he cooked easy, if he knew he cooked easy, he wouldn't still been doing promo now. He overly doing the promo still. He ain't trying to battle. He's in New York with some YNs. And yo, he's in New York with the YNs and shit, smoking and all that shit. Bro, that dude ain't doing no battle, man. Come on. Come on. Cass ain't doing no battle, man. He ain't doing no battle. For real, for real. We gotta just be real with ourselves. If he do it, it'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise if he still do it. I see WTBL just dropped a battle just now. Let me see. Yeah, TBL just dropped a battle. I think it's J Love versus Rock Lee. Yeah, and see, they ain't even dropping no statements. They dropping battles, but they ain't dropping statements. Let's see. Easy died. That's why he left. Let me go salute Speedy. I just seen you go live too. Did you just compare Easy to president? Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, he the president of Philly, man. See, K Walker is the mayor. Easy's the president, man. He's the vice. He's the vice. He's the vice president. Cassie the president. Cass might have bar of the year. Nah, definitely not. That man was scared. Easy. Okay, I read that. Ace, I mean, Verb and Hitman is rappers. They would have still battled outnumbered or not. Not even you said you would have rocked outside on the corner. Robbie Sports is so easy. I mean, it was 50 dudes out there, and yo, bro, you don't understand. Them dudes would have tried to hurt. They would willing to crash out, bro. They would have hurt the cast like over here. Either got sent into the night, then ran. Easy believability is going down, and it's going to be okay. Easy will go live and get killed another day. Okay, so I'm the president of Jersey. It's Easy the president of Philly. Yo, man, listen. the president. I'm the mayor of Jersey right now. Just like how Kay Walker the mayor of Philly, I'm the mayor of Jersey. Nah, the president. Nah, you gotta be like real. You gotta be well known to be the president. No, I'm just comparing the president. It's like when you have security and it's a security risk, they get them out of there. Remember when Trump got popped when they did when some YNs popped Trump and he got popped in the air. What did they do? They hovered over him. They hovered over him like a shield. They're willing to take all the bullets for him right there. You see what I'm saying? Easy Security wasn't. Yo, the thing is, Easy Security didn't wasn't even worried. Like he was just standing there. He was like, bro. Some security had been more serious. Easy security was not worried about Cassidy, bro. That's the crazy part. You know who was worried about Easy? Was the dude next to the dudes next to Cassidy because they know Cassidy is 115 pounds and he paid him to be there probably to protect his life. But you gotta remember too, there was too many Philly. You got OBH dudes in there. You got Cassidy in there. You got Top for Luke K Walker right there. E Ness, Freeway right there. You got who else is right there? Reed Dobbins right there yelling, talking about something. We got it in here. Man, y'all gotta stop playing. Don't play on this live, man. Don't play. Don't play. Yes, I would have rapped in the corner because the thing is, but I'm not easy though, so that's why. But if I was easy, I would have did the same thing probably. I'd have did the battle. I wouldn't leave the building. But the thing is, the building time was over. That's what y'all be forgetting that the building they had to get out the building anyway because the time that they booked the building for, the time ran out. So they had to evacuate. That's why the battle didn't end up going down. They didn't book the building for like the whole night type thing. They didn't book it for a select amount of hours. That's why the reading Cortez battle went on somewhere else. Their time was running out. They didn't have enough time to do all the battles. So it was like that's why you see Cortez and Reed doing their battle, and that's why Cassidy will hosted it. He stood right there and hosted the battle. Yeah, the building time ran out, so that's why too. That's why too. So no, but not bar the year though. Like not bar the year. Most definitely not. Um, but nah, Cassidy ran off, man. He took the bread, bro. Same thing he did at John John, and then he doing interview after interview after interview after interview after interview. Every day you see a new interview with Cassidy. Every day there's a new interview. He outside. He was some yo. This dude doing interviews with niggas that got like 1,000 views. The dude's so thirsty to make a narrative that he doing interviews with motherfuckers that got 1,000 views. I'm like, damn, it's nasty. This is nasty. Cassidy doing it, bro. I call Cassidy right now. Cassidy will hop and do an interview on my shit right now, man. Well, not now because I've been talking. I've been talking mad. I'm talking crazy. But that's how he's oversaturated himself too bad. The bars, the material. He didn't, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Easy and Cassidy don't even gotta go down, bro. They got one round out. If it don't go down, him and Kurt gotta go. Him and Kurt gotta go. And if they want to reschedule Cassidy and Easy again, then it's reschedule it for somewhere later on in the future. Cassidy keep his back in, or y'all pay Cassidy some more bread. I don't think they will do that though, but no. So I really don't know, man. Battle rap is crazy though. Battle rap is a crazy place. It's a crazy place. Um, and it's WWE. This shit fake as hell. If it was real when Easy and Cassidy had each other hands in their face, Cassidy should have popped off. And this is what I'm saying. Cassidy is not like that because he always said, I let my hands fly. But when he put his hands in nigga's face, he ain't pop off when Easy did it back to him. He's like, you pop still, dude. He should have been even more disrespected than a dude from Germantown or Pottsville, whatever, and Philly. He's from all them places. Put his hand in your face and you a legend and you didn't pop off. Nah, son. So Cassidy kind of like he's scary for that too. All right, cuz Road not gonna battle Twerk. He feels Twerk. No one's scared of no damn Twerk. Twerk scared of what's his name? Spanish Harlem. Come on, man. You gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. Twerk still running from Spanish Harlem. They had to blackball Spanish Harlem because because he was going crazy on Twerk. I mean, blink your eye once if you need help because E-Hop got you hostage in line for them. Uh, So y'all think Easy like that? He got beat up and lied about it. Yeah, I'm done. I mean, your man's D Money was outside and the nigga didn't do nothing. What the hell are you talking about? At least we ain't see Easy get beat up. We saw your man D Money outside and the nigga ran. The nigga ran right and he hit him with his fucking forearm and the nigga hit the ground. You know? Come on, man. We gotta stop it. Y'all niggas is WWE, man. It's all wrestling. All this shit is wrestling. And he didn't get beat up. The nigga ran up on him with a ski mask and hit him out of nowhere. The thing is with Papoose, Papoose he didn't even want to, he didn't want to shoot the fade. If he wanted to shoot the fade, he'd have shot the fade right there. But no, he ran up on Easy and hit him with a two piece, and then later on, he explained that it was a three piece. So if you was going around saying you hit him with a two piece, and then now all of a sudden it's a three, you lied. You see me? So yeah, man, go check your man's Papoose too. For lying. You see me? And he said he knocked him out. No one, even Remy was there. Remy said he didn't get knocked out. Remy even said he didn't get knocked out. Even though Remy said nothing, they said that he said nothing happened. But then she went on the rant and said like, he didn't get knocked. The thing is, it's crazy, bro. And even if he did, all y'all niggas on here, you know, besides me, got their ass whooped already. I already know. I know D Hood and Blunt got their ass whooped already. I know it was a nigga like Papoose. I know it was a nigga just like Papoose, that two piece one of y'all or some shit when y'all was younger or something, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all didn't even catch it. I was like, I was like, both of y'all niggas besides me got two piece already. I ain't screwed it myself. But no, nigga never two piece me though. But yeah, it's funny though. I'm saying it for the record. If a nigga come on and say they two piece me, that's lie. That's cat. I've never got two piece. You know, you know. But come on, man, we gotta stop it. We know these Philly niggas can't really fight for real. Shout out to D Money though. We saw D Money now. Where D Money at? Where D Money? Where you at? Let me find out some of y'all Philly niggas can't fight, man. You know, even even the nigga that beat that even the dude that wrestled him got beat up already, man. You know, I mean, it happens to the best of them, y'all. Let me find y'all Philly dudes can't really fight for real. That's what I want to know now. Now I'm curious now. Let me find out D Hood from Philly too. Let me find out you from Philly. Let me find out. Let me find out. And this is funny too. I see D Hood. D Hood was in what's her name chat, right? I'm in the bushes watching. I see him in Devo chat, and that nigga won't even give Caps his fade. So all these really and truly, all these battle rap niggas ain't. He said, "I'm not from Philly. I can't believe you no more because birds of the fuck flock together." Yeah, easy 30. I'm done. Oh yo, y'all funny as hell. Y'all funny as shit. He said birds of a feather flock together. As funny as that. No, birds of a feather flock together is funny as shit. Listen, listen, I'm not like Easy. See, the thing is Easy. The thing is with Easy. He, let me tell you some shit with Easy, right? Let me tell you what Easy messed up at. And we're gonna be completely honest, right? Yeah, I saw Easy Live yesterday, right? Let me tell you where he messed up. Easy, he chose Remy Ma over himself. Yep, gotta throw it. he chose Remy Ma's. He chose her over himself and chose her brand over his. I mean, it's kind of like you see both of them. The Chrome 23 in the trenches, right? You see, the thing is with that is that he chose his brand. He chose Remy brand over his to protect her secret, and he felt like that was the right thing to do. Because that's his woman. See, the thing is, we don't know what we would have done in that situation. We don't know because none of us been there. Like, I ain't had no top tier celebrity like Remy Ma, so I can't say I would do the same thing. But I think it was just not going live and not saying anything. Even if you didn't want to talk about it, you still should have like showed out. Yeah, I think that's what messed him up. And then when he did come out and say something, everyone crucified him for it. So he might as well have not said nothing. And then when he don't say anything, I get mad at him again. It's a little trick. The thing is, bro, you cannot win on the internet for real. You can't win. Good morning. 2 more days. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. You good? Yeah. That's my home. I got the Spanish homies in here. You gotta stop playing with me. You better stop flirting. Yeah, he chose her brand over his, and he felt like that was the right thing to do. Because if he didn't, he probably would have lost her, or she'd have been getting the what you call it? She'd have been getting more of the backlash. So what he did was he took some of the weight off of her and put all the weight on himself. That's what I think Easy did, for running. As far as that situation, he chose her brand to protect her brand over his. So his brand is gonna solidify, but see, because she a celebrity, what? Let me take some of it, but it didn't work though because the battle rap community still made it a thing. So a lot of people see a lot of even like y'all in the comments, niggas was going live. We in the comments, we communicating with other people live. So really and truly, all of us is to blame for real for the whole easiness of blowing up. We all played our part in that shit too, for real. So really and truly, we all to blame into her being, into him being attacked. We were saying like, oh, where he at? Why he ain't going live? You catch what I'm saying? Like, so we all played a part. He was all saying like, oh, why he ain't live? Oh, he was like, oh, why he ain't go live yet? Why he ain't go live? We was all playing a part into it. Like we all play a part in this. The whole easy the running the pack. We all play a part. We was wondering if he had got hit. I already knew he did get hit, but I already knew he didn't get knocked out. That's the thing I don't know. See the thing? And I got that on the live. When people was live, I got that info, shout out to the block, man. Shout out to E Block, man. You have E Block, you know. Shout out to but yeah, we already knew that he had got touched, you know. We just think the whole knocking out that he went up and knocked him out, that was never true. And see, the thing is, Pat be lying, and Pat won't come out and say that he didn't really knock him out, because him saying that he knocked out even the black captain actually gives him more credibility. So he would never come out and admit that he didn't knock him out, or he probably thought he did, but he didn't. See, it can go both ways. Probably in the time when he probably hit him, he probably thought he did, but I don't, I just think right now he can't even come out and say he didn't knock him out because it will hurt his credibility. as a person, as a rapper. So right now, even with Pap, every song Pap do, what does he do? He throw a shot at him every song on a sneak tip. Every song that Pap does, even the last song of his album, the dude had a bar was like, I hit him with a what's name, left him on his a hole. And I was like, hey yo, Paul, like why would you say a hole? Like you could have said like I left him on his A. You know what I'm saying? But every song that Papoose had, he throw a little shot at him. Every song. You see what I'm saying? But like the thing is it's like, yo, we all played a part in that shit. We all played a part into that whole chaos. You know, the fans, you know, the bloggers, you know, the rappers, the battle rappers, we all played a part into it. So we gotta take accountability that we all played a part. And I already knew, you know, the situation, you know, and it's just like, yo, like, forget it. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what this is. Let me tell you what this is, right? Man, they're gonna hit me with the forklift. Good. I'm about to almost hit me with the forklift in here. Like, hell? Yo, you gonna hit me with the forklift. So, yeah, we all played a part, but like, hold on, I'm gonna look at the comments in a second. Hold on. I'm making sure these motherfuckers don't hit me with their forklift. Cause I think the adrenaline will get me mad, and I'll end up knocking them out. Yeah, I'll be hurt though, but I think the adrenaline will get me mad. Motherfuckers trying to injure me here. But I hate this motherfucker. But yeah, the whole Pat Foods and the whole the Cassidy. Cassidy said he called Pat Foods. He asked if he knocked him out, and Cass saying that Pat told him he did knock him out. That like we all know that's cat. People was in the room when it happened. Nobody said that he got knocked out. The people that said he got knocked out is the people that wasn't even in the room. How the hell you saw someone get knocked out and y'all wasn't there? That's like me saying Blunt got knocked out. I heard Blunt got knocked out, and five some people were saying the same thing. I was like, oh, he got knocked out. That nah, son. How you doing? You feel what I'm saying? They're like, oh no, that nigga's clapping. You feel what I'm saying? So we technically don't know. There's no footage. You know, there's none of that. See, it's like you see how you get like some of these battle rappers, you get footage. Like you see like that fight with Gorilla and Tanner, and we know we got footage of that. Like we all saw that. We all saw what happened. You know, they did. You know, they shot their fair one, and they moved on like men. You know, even though they're slipping on the ice. You know, they're slipping on ice and shit. They still fight and moved on like men. Why the hell? Well, let me tell you something. And people was out arguing people for weeks for this, months. Pat was mad. He wasn't mad that he shook his hand. Pat was just mad at the whole situation that they was wearing matching outfits. People was hitting them up saying like, "Oh, he in here with her, whatever," and all this stuff. That's what Pat. Pat wasn't mad that he shook his hand. Anybody that came up to you and you smacked like any person, if you smashing somebody, girl, if you smashing somebody, girl, right? And the nigga walk up to you and be like, yo, what's good, bro? What's good, salute. No, tell her how you doing. You're gonna shake his hand, bro. You're not gonna not shake his hand and he extend his hand out if you got no problem with him. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's what's kind of like, that's what I'm saying with that. I don't think Pop was mad that he didn't shake his hand. I think Pop was mad because he took his girl. He took his wife. Yo, these dudes in here funny as hell. This dude. Yo, yeah, he was mad. He was mad. He took his wife, man. Come on. And then he hadn't got Caliph Shields, right? She's like the Amazon version of Remy. You know how you got the Amazon woman? They taller, she's like an Amazon woman. That's like a younger Remy Ma right there. That was like Remy Ma. She was a professional boxer, so he went and got the look-alike too. Oh, they both this the funny shit, right? When they be doing side by side pictures, it was like Remy Ma got Papoose, another Papoose, bro, a younger Papoose, and Papoose got a younger Remy. Hold on, let me look at your comments. Hold on. Yeah, we here though. We here chilling, bro. We just here chilling. We vibing. We in the warehouse with it today. We in the warehouse vibing today. You know that thumbnail was blurry. Like the lot, yo, it's funny as hell. I'm gonna go ahead and call Cass up and tell him to drop the new disc feature in Papoose. You gonna get on the remix? It's called Ehop Killer. Oh yeah, that's funny as hell. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hey yo, Hood, you funny as hell. You funny as shit. You funny as hell. Ehop Killer, that'd be crazy. Now if you have a song called Ehop Killer, that'd be lit. I think I'll have to jump on the beat, man. I think I would have to actually pop out and hop on the beat against Cassidy, bro. I'll have to go like Cassidy. I'm gonna show him how to do two syllables. But he don't know how to do two syllables. Cassidy he be rapping one syllable. So I probably do 2 to 3 syllables on him. He's like, Easy can rock. Look, Easy can not. Tattoo can't even want to give Easy a knot. Come on, man. That's one syllable, man. Come on, stop it. Stop it. I gotta stop gassing him, man. Stop gassing that boy. Shout out to Cassidy Legacy though, but he raps one syllable, man. Easy cannot in the pool. Look, will pop give Easy a knock. Come on, that's all one syllable, man. This nigga said some wild shit. He said Remy gonna give Easy a. I'm like, huh? Hey, yo. And the thing is, Cassidy be talking about a whole bunch of wild shit. Like, he talking about a whole bunch of like straps and shit. And then he got a whole tranny angle on him. Like, he got a whole angle on him about a tranny, allegedly. She was like, yeah, he brought me to the hotel. Remember the song R. Kelly, the hotel? Let me find out. So yeah, he brought me to the hotel. He paid for everything. I was like, damn. Not even Tay Rock's, not even Fred, just Tay Rock's tranny said that. Like she just said that he was trying to get some head after his mama leave. I'm like, damn. I was like, damn, that's diabolical. Waiting for your mama to leave to get that. That's crazy. But yeah, man. Hopefully we're gonna see, man, what's transpired today. But if that don't happen, if it's really canceled like they said it is, all all hell gonna break loose today, man. I'm telling you, all hell is gonna break loose today. That's how I'm feeling. But anything else y'all wanna chat about before I get up out of here? Anything else? Anything popping? You know? Anything else y'all wanna say? Yeah, y'all want to put up a goal in here, man. Yo, Christmas time coming. I got kids. My kids ain't cheap, man. Kids ain't cheap. I'm gonna need one of y'all to send me like $1 million. It's $1 million per child. Send me like a mil right now, man. Send me $1 million right now. It's $1 million per kid. You know you you know. Yeah, I need somebody to send me $1 so I can spend on the baby this month, man. Spend on my masterpiece. But yeah, man. Well, let me check the comments one more time before I get up out of here. I'm gonna spin the block again. I'm gonna charge my phone actually. My phone about to die soon, so I need to charge it. See, I will plug it in while I'm, in the. But see, I be going all over, so I might lose connection. My headphones will probably go out of range. Let me see it. I'm on 24. I'll stay for a little bit longer. Let me see something. Hold on, I'm in the comments. Hold on, let me see something. Who that is? I just texted. Okay, okay. Let me go to hood comments. We welcome you back with open. Come back to the real side. I know one of those e-house be stung you. That's what infecting your statements. Damn. Hey, yo, if you did a battle and you had security for yourself, wouldn't you have security for your dad too? Okay, let me answer this, right? All right. Let me answer this. Let me answer this. Hold on. I like that one. Hold on, let me pin that one. Let me pin that comment real quick. You pin that comment up there, right? Before we get up out of here, let me answer this one. This is a good ass question. This is a good question. Let me tell you why, right? Oh, can I answer this? Y'all gonna think y'all about to kill me for this. Y'all about to kill me for this comment right here. Let me say this, right? If I had security for myself, let's be clear. I had security before, but not for protection. It was just for like more bodies, Besides me and my people, I just had a security guard. But it was not even so long though, I didn't even ask him. My homie actually suggested I get security for real. And I wasn't getting security for like music. I was getting security when I was trapping because I was out so much outside, and I'm a rapper, and niggas know me, and I know how to. It's like that was the reason. It's like, yo, you probably gonna need security just in case. But I don't care, man. I'll be outside I don't care. I don't care. I slaw that motherfucker by myself, like all day. Like as long as I got it on me, I'm Gucci. So my friend actually suggested that I get, the homie, and he was a real security guard actually. He had his license. He was in training to get his armed security license. So I had a real security dude, and I had another homie who was a bouncer. Same thing, security. But these niggas are like 230, 245. My homies are like 230, 240, you know, gym, go. That's all they do, gym, So I did have security, but, those actually my homies though, you know? But let me tell you this. If I'm out somewhere, that's like if I'm outside with my mom. I ain't gonna say my dad, I'm gonna say my mom. If I'm out somewhere and I'm a celebrity and I'm at that tier where I need to get security for my folks, yes, I would. But see, for easy sake, I don't think Easy needed security for his father. Like, why do he need security for his father? If his father is a regular dude, he's not a battle rapper. He just support his son events. You feel me? Now, if now I be here, I get it too because it's like, bro, why you ain't have a security guard? First of all, security's expensive, you know. And they're not worried about Easy. They already knew Easy's father was there, and you gotta know that dude is he's old school, bro. Like them, like you gotta be real, man. Easy's pops ain't scared of them, bro. It's like blackface. It's like Calico Pops. Calico Pops be outside. You see Calico Pops with security because who wanna harm Calico Pops? Like who wanna harm Easy Pops? That don't even make no sense. You see the thing with Tex and them? That was kind of like that was wild. That was clout chasing. And let me tell you something. If Tex and his homies had put his hands on Easy Father, there would have been no more battles. I wouldn't even battle no more. I'd have shut everything down. I'd have pull up on that nigga Texas that little studio, and we'd have went to work on him. I ain't gonna hold you. You see the thing? He's so public now. He's not like a. He's trying to be a civil. He's not really a civilian. He see the thing is he portrayed that he this and that, but he outside exposing his location every day. So he could have never put hands on that nigga Easy Father and be okay to be in that studio. You know? You see what I'm saying? So I think that was clout chasing. I think he just did all that for clout because realistically, Easy Father, I don't know him. Me personally, I don't ever met him or Easy, but why would you want to harm somebody's father? That shit don't make no sense. That don't really make, you see what I'm saying? That don't really make any no sense. Like why would you try to like, you know? So the whole thing with Easy Pops, that was clout chasing. It's really and truly, I think it was a humiliation ritual and they were trying to get Easy up out of here. You ever see like like sometimes you go through stuff like public scrutiny and the tabloids and sometimes it's a ritual. It's a humiliation ritual, like an industry ritual. I think he went through. I think the first one was with Pat. That's why Pat don't really give him. Pat don't really care. Pat don't. If Pat really cared about that whole thing, he wouldn't be able to come to New York and none of that stuff. Pat don't really care. Pat did that and did all that for clout to boost his career and get his back in. Coach Shields, all it was a career boost. Really and truly, I don't think Pap care. And if I don't like, that's not my mom. My mom don't need no security. My mom is a warrior, you know. My mom will crash out, so I wouldn't never be worried about me having a security for my mom. But if I'm at that type of status where people harassing me and sending me threats and stuff, yes, I'll get security. But if I'm not, and it's just some regular stuff, no, I'm not getting security. Like she wouldn't even need it. See what I'm saying? Especially I pulling up, you know, interacting with the live. I read the comments a little late and stuff, you know. I know I'm getting to this money. But man, salute to y'all for pulling up. I might spin the block later. We're gonna see what's going down. If anything else was is popping off today with this whole Easy and Cassidy battle and the or twerking him not going down, we gonna spin the block again and go live. You know, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. You know, send your gift in or whatever. And be out, man. Rolled out. Shout out to D Hood, man, for pulling up and blunt.